Hello there, boys and girls. This is your friendly commentator, Screaming Cake, and I know now you have some questions. Number 1, who am I? Number 2, why is there no in-game audio? Number 3, why should you watch this video? I'll answer those questions in no particular order. Who am I? I'm Screaming Cake, a Norwegian commentator who is lucky enough to get this video on my channel. On this channel, I mean. Why is there no in-game audio? Because Pinnacle Studio is the most retarded thing to ever grace this earth. Number 3, why should you watch? Because in this episode, you could say I'm discussing, you know, how to have fun in Modern Warfare 2, because I've seen so many videos where people just go on a rant spree, where they just all they say is how bad this game is. But we'll get back to that. Right now, let's just introduce myself and this game. Yeah, as I said, I'm Screaming Cake, and I'm from Norway, and that's why I sound like this. And I'm bringing you some. I have a YouTube channel myself, and I like to bring people gameplay commentaries, let's plays, and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. So yeah. So what are we doing today? Today we're rushing with the Spas-12 extended mags on Quarry. And for killstreaks we are running Predator Missile, Harrier, and Pavlo, and for perks Marathon Pro, Ninja, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. And so yeah, today I want to talk about how to get better at Modern Warfare 2 and how to have fun. And that's one thing I want you to help. Why would I talk about you having fun? Well, it's mostly because I've seen so many people just get so insanely enraged about this game. And that's what I sort of want to help you with. So let's just get right at it. Okay, to have fun, you first of all you gotta have a few criteria for yourself, because you know what sort of person you are, I guess. And it's either you like to be the competitive one who likes to sit in his gaming chair and scream whenever he gets a tactical nuke, or you're the show-off one who likes to just get those cheeky shots and put them together in some 2-minute over-edited super montage and put it on YouTube. And no matter what you do, you gotta do what's fun for you, because you gotta just experiment around like what I'm doing here. It's completely unpractical. It's a dumbass setup, which I could probably gotten better than this score I get in this video, which is 37 kills and 4 deaths, if I just sat back and camped with some FAMAS or something. But this is just so much more fun, and I love doing this more than anything else. And you're going to notice when you are playing that when you're doing something which you consider fun, you're going to do a lot better than if you do something that you don't like. Okay, so that's one thing. And if you don't, and when you find what's fun for you, I guess you sort of have to express it the way you want to, because currently, for example, you gotta try everything and see if it's fun for you. Because if you say game battles is a piece of shit before you even tried it, I don't think that's very fair, because right now I'm actually looking for a game battles team. So if anyone out there wants to hook me up for some crazy game battles action, that would be pretty cool. But so yeah, try everything out. See if you love what you're doing, because if you're just playing Modern Warfare 2 and you're just having such a bad time, try to go a bit wild, go a bit crazy, whip out some spaz, run a bit around, and try to switch it up. I mean, don't go for just a standard gun and just use that. For example, I mean, the UMP-45, everyone uses it. Try to do something else. Try to use the Vector MP5K silence. It's really fun. I mean, I have a Vector silenced game on my channel. Oh, look at that sexy noob tube from a half across the map. But back on topic, try to just experiment with everything, and just try to have as much fun as you can, because don't limit yourself to a few things. And second of all, so many people out there seem to rant about KD. They seem to go, whenever you say yeah, KD is really important, it's all that matters. It really isn't, because I understand KD matters if you're playing on a very competitive aspect of the game. But if you're just some Randy who just wants to have some fun in the game, KD doesn't matter. If you like to run around and quickscope and you're having a great time, even though you go like 15 and 20 or something, that I'd rather do that. I mean, do that instead of having a shitty time than just running and camping with a FAMAS. I mean, that's more fun. And for example, I love sniper lobbies. Whenever someone invites me to one, I instantly join, because I consider them really fun. So I love to do things like that and just experiment with a lot like stuff. So, a next topic I want to talk about today is how to be good at rushing, because how to be a good rusher is so tricky in this game, because this game is so full of bullshit. Like you just heard me, like you probably know one I've heard from about like the 60 billion gazillion videos on YouTube who like talk about that. So to rush, you first of all you gotta have your classes right. Marathon on rushing sort of go hand in hand on the bigger maps like Quarry, but on smaller maps, Live a Fan is maybe more efficient because those maybe that little half a second you save by pulling that gun up to your face and smacking yourself with it is that's really helps you, because when you have that a little extra time, that's going to outrun your opponents, because when they are shooting at you and you manage to get your aim in at them before they do anything against you, you have a huge advantage and you're mostly guaranteed a kill unless you can't aim for shit. But so that's one of the tips. And second of all, rushing is something you have to do. You cannot rush passively, as I call it, where you rush a little bit at a time and just rush up, stick there, rush up, and stick again. Because revenge killers in Modern Warfare 2, you could just basically call it modern revenge killing too, because half the players you're going to meet online, they revenge kill a lot. So just constantly run into spawn, constantly switch up positions, because when they don't know where you are, they're at a huge disadvantage. So for example, when they don't have a UAV up, all you could do is that you kill them, move up a couple of meters, and then wait for them over there, because they're expecting you to either not have moved at all, and they have basically completely blind like moles, so you can just sit there and wait and then just take them out again. So as you see me there, I rarely stop in this gameplay to stop, because I try to run as much as I can, just be in the enemy team's face, because there is two aspects of rushing. For example, one, you get a lot of kills and build a good kill streak, but the second one is that when you're in enemy spawn, you're annoying the shit out of the enemy team, because no one likes to get completely shoved down with spaz shots in the face all the time. It's completely annoying. And most good people rage quit because they are trying to do the same as you and build a great kill streak, and when they see that it's not possible, they leave, leaving all the bad kills for you to take. So you're basically, the start of the match is usually the most difficult, because everything has to get its balance, like I like to call it, where just everything needs to set up and people just need to find their spots, and you know where to run, and you find the mentality of your team, if they're aggressive or defensive. And that's that's the practical thing to find out. Just you have to analyze the map and see your teammate mentality. But this game's wrapping up, boys and girls. This has been your boy Screaming Cake, bringing you some commentary. Come over to my channel, subscribe, rate the video, give me a 10th prestige lobby, whatever you want. Signing out.